Everyone, myself Vaibhav. In today's session, we are seeing the continuation of the bullish trajectory in the Euro USD, and also on the equity front, we are seeing the same risk on sentiments, which has been the theme for quite a while now. So you can say this holiday week is seeing more or less the continuation of the underlying momentum, which has been the case for last couple of weeks. And in today's session, I am expecting the Euro USD to continue. And in next couple of sessions, by the end of this week, we might even see the Euro USD climbing towards 1.23. This is going to be the pretty curtailed week, so we don't really have much time on hand. Maybe two sessions more, and then we will be taking off for the 31st and 1st January holiday. If we consider the trading context for the day, all the three key equity indices for the United States have opened at record highs. And earlier in the day, we saw the Germany's DAX hitting all-time high, and other key equity indices in the European Union also trading closer to their all-time highs. So this rally is being driven by both technical as well as fundamental factors. In last 1 week, we have seen multiple positive developments, including the passage of US stimulus bill, the starting of vaccination for the COVID-19, and of course the conclusion of the talks between the UK and European Union for the Brexit. So we have all three key uncertainties now giving way to some assurance, and that is being reflected in the continuous rally. And also the Democrat-led House of Representatives have approved the increase in stimulus spending, but it is going to be interesting to see if the Republican-controlled Senate will pass these measures or not. But more or less, we have already seen the restoration of the unemployment benefit, and if these additional stimulus measures are passed, that will be cherry on top. And even without that, I think the underlying bullishness is here to stay. Now let's shift our attention to the technical segment. First, we will cover the Euro USD, and then we will see what's happening in the USDJPY. Let's start with the Euro USD's technical outlook. This is the daily time frame chart, and for last couple of weeks, the 1.215 level has been the deciding factor. We saw earlier it capping the gains, and then after this breakout, on the lower side, it has been providing some buying momentum, and now we are almost 100 pips away from that level. And this prior swing high established fairly close to 1.23 is likely to give way, and we are likely to see new multi-year highs being formed. And I'm expecting this time around the Euro USD to cross even above 1.23. If that happens before the year end, or maybe next year, so that is the only thing to watch out for. And otherwise, I'm pretty much assured of the new highs being formed. Of course, nothing is certain, but still the possibility is fairly high. Now, if we look at the current price levels, we have this near-term hurdle to pass before the rally can extend itself. We have these prior swing highs, and then the second resistance, which has curtailed the upside momentum for quite a while now. And if we see the price action today, the Euro USD has indeed tried to cross and hold above it, and it will be interesting to see how the session ends. So far, the things are looking promising, and that's why I'm placing my bets on Euro USD continuing the upward momentum and rising towards the key level of 1.23. If you look at the regression curve, it has flattened to some extent, and that is one thing to watch out for, and that is happening after this extended run from the lower side. So more or less, we can expect the sideways trading, and the underlying momentum is going to be bullish. So we might not really see big one-side moves, but we will do well to look for buying opportunities instead of selling opportunities. as long as the formation is of higher highs and higher lows. So if we want to figure out the entry and exit points, I think there's a price zone around the confluence area of 50, 100 and 200 SMA, which is there around 1.22, is going to play a crucial role for us to guide through the next couple of sessions. As long as the price action is holding well above this key SMA zone, I think we can continue to look for fresh buying opportunities even in today's session. The entry anywhere close to this support area is going to be good enough, but that will require at least 20 to 30 pips correction from the current level, and we can't really say if that is going to happen or not, or when it is going to happen. So that's why I'm looking for a favorable entry point compared to the current valuations. We earlier saw this dip in yesterday's session and then rebound, and moving forward, it will be better for us to look for the convergence of the price action closer to the 50 SMA zone, and then if we can get the entry anywhere closer to 1.223 to 1.222, this is the price band around this 50 SMA, then I think we can safely look for buy opportunities while keeping the stop loss anywhere closer to this immediate swing low, which is there around 1.218. The stop loss is a bit wide, but then the volatility has been a lot higher for the Euro USD, and given the possibility of its formation towards and above 1.23, I think the risk can be taken, and the risk reward ratio is going to be closer to 1:2 if we keep the position open for the Euro USD to climb above 1.23, and look for the profit of anywhere around 90 to 100 pips. Now let's move on to the USDJPY's technical outlook. The bearishness in the USDJPY is not going away, and even after yesterday's spurt on the higher side, we saw the sellers looking to short it again, and it struggled to cross and hold above 104, and now in today's session again it is moving on the lower side, so it's kind of interesting to see if it is going to start the downward trend after this consolidation phase, and if it does, then maybe in next couple of sessions or a couple of weeks, you can say, we will see the break below even 103 levels. Looking at its 4 hourly chart, we have this formation of higher lower highs and lower lows, and here it is now struggling closer to 104 level. We have these three identical highs in last couple of sessions, and even in today's session we are seeing the bears having the upper hand. At the moment, the price action is in the upper band of this regression curve, which is tilted to the lower side, and it is also trading in between these two key levels on the pivot point series. But of course, the underlying momentum is bearish, and it will be safer for us to look for the selling opportunities. But to look for sell side trades, we will need some key breakout on the bearish side. So we will see what are the levels which we should watch out for in today's session. I feel we will have to look for the break below this 100 SMA area, and move toward this prior swing low around 103.45 to 103.40 is going to act as a crucial marker while deciding whether to go short or whether to sit on the sidelines. If we see this break below the immediate swing low, then that will reverse the formation in the short term from these higher highs and higher lows to higher lower lows, and then whenever we see some retracement and consolidation, we can look for fresh shorting opportunity. So in today's session, see how the price action unfolds, and if we do see the break on the lower side, closer to this prior swing low, then I think we should wait for next retracement of say 10 to 15 pips or at the max 20 pips. The price level around 103.7 should be good enough, and then we should go for fresh shorting opportunities. So that's it from my side for today's session. If any of you have any query or any idea to share, you can write to me in the comment section and I would be more than happy to take the discussion forward. Before I sign off, I would also like to remind of the risk associated with trading in the financial instrument, and one should be careful while using the information provided. Have a fabulous day ahead. Thanks for joining in. Do subscribe to our Decoscopy webinar channel. Goodbye.